Let's go behind the scenes of moving my daughter into her dorm room, part 1. The very first thing that we did was load the pickup truck that I rented with all of her things. Then we hopped on the road for our 3.5-hour drive to Tallahassee. We decided to break her move up into 2 trips because this summer was crazy busy and neither one of us was mentally ready to move all of her stuff in one trip. The very next morning, we got up super early and headed straight to her dorm to pick up her keys. By this point, we were both anxious and excited to see what her dorm would look like, and to our surprise, it was so much bigger and nicer than we had imagined. Once we were done checking out her room, my sister and I got straight to business. I pulled out my Clorox disinfecting wipes and started cleaning and disinfecting any and everything. Girl, I was on my hands and knees like Molly the maid scrubbing down that bathroom, and while we were cleaning, Cam went downstairs to wash her sheets and the boys were busy putting together whatever needed to be put together. Once her room was clean to my liking, we started working on other things like laying out her mattress topper, hanging up her curtains, putting up her headboard, and getting all of her under the bed storage together. I actually came across this hack on Instagram where you put 2 storage bins together and tie them with zip ties, and it worked out so perfect because now Cam has more than enough storage space. We put this Alex drawer that we got from IKEA next to her bed because we're using it as a nightstand. After that, we put on her bed skirt, and girl, for whatever reason, it took us forever to figure that thing out. But eventually we did, and that steamer is 10 out of 10, by the way. While my sister was steaming out the bed skirt, I went ahead and put away the rest of Cam's things. We made her bed, and then we hung up her picture frames. Woo, that was a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here because that's pretty much everything we did on our first trip to Tallahassee. Be sure to stick around for part 2 because the second trip is when we actually decorate her dorm room, and I can't wait to show you how it turned out. In the meantime, I'll talk to you later. Bye.